Time for Law and Disorder.
I demand a lawyer.
With attorney Jeff Kaufman on 101.1 WJRR.
All right, Jeff from Kaufman Lynd, one of the partners there. Find a local personal injury law firm in Central Florida. If you or someone you know has been injured, slip and fall, car accident, boat accident from a Merritt Island boat parade Saturday night, you might want to reach out to Jeff.
Jeff at whenyouneedus.com is his direct email. That's Jeff at whenyouneedus.com. Pound 546 on your cell or 407-500-JEFF. All the avenues to get in touch with the one and only.
What'd you think of that video clip from the boat parade in Merritt Island?
Yeah, DUIs, BUIs, I believe it's called, boating under the influence.
Don't know that that's the case here other than just negligent operation. I hadn't seen anything that alcohol was.
Well, there are a couple rules that you have when whatever vehicle you have. These guys have been on these canals and things forever. They know doing donuts and everything else. You can't wake rules, wake laws, and everything else like that. What I'm surprised is there wasn't a single guy out there, monitoring this stuff.
Normally
I forgot what the department, those guys who
FWC.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
the guys in the boats all the time who give BUIs and all those that they check to see.
Well, they became involved after the fact.
Yeah,
there seems to be some dispute. If you're just joining us, big story over the weekend. Merritt Island boat parade was Saturday night, and at some point, somebody who had a boat that was resembled a sports car decked out was doing sports car type maneuvers, donuts and whatnot, but in the water, and ended up careening right in, broadsiding another vessel, injuring 3 people.
Yeah, 3 people off to the hospital.
Yeah, dumb. The issue in this case is, what law applies? Is it a canal? Is it considered, maritime law or regular law? But, let's just hope they had insurance to be able to cover those injuries.
Phew. It's pointless, man.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in South Florida. I used to boat all the time. And there were basic rules back then. Don't think they don't apply right now. It's just stupid.
Yeah. You called it. There's no wake zones in that area for a reason. Just enjoy the nice boat parade that has happened for many years and, don't be dumb.
Yeah, I'm rooting for don't be stupid, but I'm also rooting that they have insurance so that the people they hurt will actually get their medical expenses covered.
There you go. Is it illegal to get engaged to somebody before your divorce goes
No,
through?
engagement means nothing. There are laws that cover rings and stuff like that, but engagement is not a actual part of the marriage process.
Okay.
You don't have to be engaged to be married. I would advise not doing it.
Getting married?
No. Getting engaged before, because it only upsets the other person and it makes that divorce even harder.
Yeah.
Try not to screw around with that. You're not done with what you're done with. So the last thing you want to do is, start giving other people rings and stuff like that.
And I don't know how long it's been, but maybe tap the brakes a little bit before you just jump into another marriage.
Well,
I don't know how long it's
relationships are relationships. What I'm saying is that in these situations, it's not a smart thing to do. It definitely causes conflict with the family you have right now. Oh, this is my fiance. It's like, Dad, you're not divorced yet.
Mm-hmm.
It just causes too many issues. Avoid it.
All around. 2 people from the same vehicle are eyeing me separately for $70,000. Anything wrong with this? I feel like it's not legal.
I assume there was an accident. He might be the cause of it, and there were 2 people in the car that he hit.
How does that work? Separate suits or
It can. You can absolutely have second suits. In situations like this, it works like this. Let's say you have insurance and you have a $10,000, $20,000 policy. It means, a total of $20,000 for the accident, $10,000 per person. It means that each person could sue you for $10,000. They're each trying to get $70,000 each. That's a weird figure. It's a weird figure because very few people have $70,000 of insurance exactly. So it sounds like they're just putting a figure forward. But the good part about it is let your insurance handle it. It has nothing to do with you. Don't get involved with it. Just listen to the information that the insurance company's attorney tells you to do and do that. Don't do anything outside the normal course of business.
Do what your lawyer says.
Yeah, and I know it sucks, but in this case, it's the insurance company will handle it, and the only way this will go to trial or you'll have to go forward is if your insurance company chooses not to settle.
And if you don't have legal representation, Jeff, you'd cover that, obviously, right? Would you be involved in something?
Well,
like
I
that?
wouldn't cover the defense of an accident.
Okay.
No, that's your insurance company hires those people.
But if somebody hits you, Jeff at whenyouneedus.com.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
This person said, I suspect my neighbor has poisoned my goat Leonidas. Whatever. They found goat.
Are those flowers, or is that an actual?
It's a goat.
A goat named Leonidas?
I don't know.
It sounds like the goat's name is Leonidas.
I don't know, but
I don't know if there's a flower called goat Leonidas.
No, this is a goat. They said they're not going to poison your flower.
Some people do. They don't like you. They'll kill your trees and stuff like that.
Hold on, I'm confused. Somebody has a pet goat and they think their neighbor is trying to kill it?
Yes, because they found gopher poison in their trash. Do they have a case?
Gopher poison in whose trash? Well,
I guess in the other people's trash.
That's a mistake. You have to use goat poison.
I know.
Not gopher poison.
It died.
Well, here's...
Well, it's versatile
okay,
then.
First off, you have to prove that just because you found gopher poisoning in their garbage cans doesn't mean they used it to try to poison your goat. Unless you found pellets or something else of gopher poison in your land, you got nothing.
I think you need to do a goat autopsy.
The goat's not dead.
It is.
It is. The goat is gone hoofs up.
I suspect my neighbor has poisoned my prized goat.
But it doesn't matter that
totally
he died.
bad
Hold on.
situation.
We don't have enough. Cute. All right. I don't have if the goat's dead, we'll talk about it. But I mean, in the end, and here's where it's bad. You're only going to get the value of the goat, meaning the actual value of buying the goat.
Yeah.
Now these are scumbags, and you can report them to it's a crime what they did. So there are a couple issues. You've got a civil and a criminal issue, but I don't know if your goat got poisoned. I'm trying to read this question.
Okay. How about this one? I send my health.
We're dealing with goats now.
No, we're off goats.
We're going with goats.
We're past
Goats. That's my life now. Goats.
Tiger Woods is a goat. So is Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Nobody's trying to poison them.
I send my health, etc. insurance agent a gift card because she keeps up with all that I do. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Good for you. You're very sweet to do that.
Yes.
Could you read the question for the future?
Very nice. Okay. I'm a man that runs a charity organization. It's not a 501c3 non-profit. Okay, you following that? It's not one of those.
Okay.
If people make donations to me, can I write them out some form of document or receipt that allows them to get tax deduction?
No, because your company is not a charity defined by the government.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
No, but if they were doing it for promotional purposes, if they were businesses,
for-profit charity?
I guess.
Well, no, it's just not a incorporated charity.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But in this situation, I mean, if they can be determined that it's for promotional reasons and they're a business, they might be able to write it off.
Okay. For Kaufman, is there any kind of legal recourse available for a 401k that transferred from John Hancock that a different company screwed up my name? Must be.
Okay, here's the deal. Whatever anybody screws something up, you have to show that they screwed it up and you were injured because of it. So in this case, if somebody was supposed to transfer something over and it caused you to be hurt, whether it be, financially or physically, in this case, they could be held responsible.
All right. Okay,
There's time for one more.
Now people are going to go for
So you're going to be dealing with this all day.
If you're married,
license to kill gophers by the United States government.
If you're married,
veritable rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And you're the sole provider, it's a goat, guys.
Goat.
Focus. Okay, if you're married and you're the sole provider and your wife is a stay-at-home mom, but she threatens to leave you over the stupidest things, she also threatens to take your paychecks even though she doesn't have a job, what would happen?
Would you like to talk about this? You want to sit down? We could have a discussion. You could feel good about this. Is therapy, dude.
Yeah.
What can you do about it? Well, there are a couple things you could do about it. You don't have to give them your check. I mean, The fact is, it gets either gets direct deposit in your account or something else. Either she has access or you don't. If you don't want her to have access to your checks, all you have to do is have it set up in a separate account. She doesn't have. Now, if she decides to divorce you over this, then family court will be involved. But if you're worried about her screwing around with your checks, just have them deposit in another account and then move that money over when you want to use it. The worst thing that can happen to some couples is they do a joint account because one person sometimes is not responsible and they blow that money and it actually screws up the whole marriage. So maybe the best thing for your marriage is to move into separate accounts and, put money in one account when necessary. Because if your other spouse is blowing your money and doing things wrong, and that could be male or female, it's going to cause you to get divorced eventually. So figure out what you got to do now.
Yeah, go see a counselor. At least your goat didn't get killed.
Okay. No truer words spoken this morning.
Guys.
Jeff at whenyounneedus.com.
It truly puts it in perspective, Taco.
Is his...
It's not right. That's not right.
Direct email, Jeff at whenyounneedus.com, pound 546 on your cell, or 407-500-JEFF.
Jeff Kaufman from Kaufman Lynd. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your work day to join us each week for some free advice for listeners.
And we have a great movie this week, and we're doing Craven on Thursday, the Spider-Man villain. Contact me at Jeff at whenyounneedus.com if you need tickets.
Okay.
All right. We'll catch up again next Monday. Jeff Kaufman, everybody.
Lynch and Taco.